This is the 9th Summit of the Americas and the first in the United States since the inaugural 1994 meeting in Miami, hosted by then-President Bill Clinton. President Donald Trump was the first U.S. leader to skip the meeting, sending his Vice President Mike Pence instead in 2018. Cuba and Venezuela, along with Nicaragua, were not invited to this year's summit. U.S. officials say this is a meeting of the region's democratic nations. Among issues the leaders will address, a migrant crisis that has threatened to overwhelm the southern U.S. border. A former U.S. ambassador to Venezuela says the United States is not the only country affected.
Colombia, for instance, is dealing with much the same thing in relative terms with the Venezuelan refugee population. Costa Rica is dealing with Nicaraguan refugees. Haitians are moving in any number of different directions.
Another analyst says the United States has not given the region the attention it deserves.
For example, right now, more than a third of the ambassadorial positions in the hemisphere are left unfilled. Some of them don't have candidates nominated for them. Some of them haven't been confirmed in the U.S. Senate, thanks to a small group of senators who refuse to move them.
China is becoming a major player in Latin America.
China is now the largest trading partner with Brazil, with Chile, with Peru. It's the largest creditor for Venezuela.
But the U.S. and other economies in the region are deeply intertwined, and more than 40% of U.S. manufacturing exports go to the nation's Western Hemisphere neighbors. As Latin America and the Caribbean recover from COVID-19 and the worst economic contraction in more than 100 years, the Biden administration needs to make its case at the summit, says analyst Sabatini.
Why democracy and participation and pluralism and checks and balances on power is the only way in which these benefits of investment can be attracted and can be shared more broadly.
Promoting a vision, he says, like that of the first Summit of the Americas in 1994. Mike O'Sullivan, VOA News, Los Angeles.